All right, guys. Here we are trying to get this live going, but you know how I do. We're going to do peanut butter fudge today. So I don't see anybody in here yet, because this probably makes my third time trying to get this live going.
It's not working.
I'm not on. It says I am. 48 seconds.
Check it on here.
There's one person in here. Hey. Hello. I'm here, Tammy Myers. Welcome. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. We was messing up so much trying to get this going. I don't know why. Turn that down. All right, so we're making peanut butter fudge today. If you want to stick in here with us. So in my pan here, we're going to put 1.5 sticks of butter. And we're going to do 2/3 cup of carnation, evaporated milk, whatever kind you got. And 3 cups of sugar, just white sugar going in. And we're going to stir that up. I'm trying to get you even on here on my iPad so I can see the comments. And I can't get it to come up. I see other people's got it to come up, and I see comments on there, but I can't see them on here. There we go. We'll get this. Oh, I tell you, you would think today's Monday. Oh, it is. I'm spilling stuff everywhere. I guess I get a little nervous when I do these for some reason. I don't know why. I shouldn't be nervous at all. Alright. Is it no bake? It's peanut butter fudge. We are cooking it on the stovetop. I've made hundreds of this kind before. Peanut butter, and Belly likes chocolate with pecans. He also loves the peanut butter. It just kind of melts in your mouth. You can do it. Yeah, I'm working on it. It took us a while to even get started. I'm like, ugh. It's supposed to be just 79 here today. What's it going to be in your neck of the woods, Tammy? Probably 95, 99. The fudge on my stove, when I normally do it on my stove, 94. I was close. I usually do it on like a 5, a medium. This probably isn't going to take too long. Depends on how long it takes to get up to boiling on this. I've never done it on this before. This thing here, it's hard to regulate the heat. It gets hot fast. So we're making peanut butter fudge, everybody. 2/3 cup of evaporated milk, 3 cups of sugar, and a 1.5 sticks of butter. You can use margarine if you've got margarine. We did have some rain yesterday. That was nice. And the day before we got some rain. So Got some green tomatoes back here and some red ones. Look at all those. Look how pretty those are. Red and green. Normally I have like a, it's called a food vibrator. You put it in there and it's got 3 feet on it. And it will keep this moving. That way you don't have to stand here and stir it all the time if you've got other stuff to do. And I do that sometimes. Let it boil itself for about 10 minutes or so. And then when I see it starting to get thick, then I'll go to it, take it out, and start stirring myself. I think this angle is getting it. See, we keep trying. Different heights on the tripod, different angles. The Groundhog got our melons that we had out, so I guess we're not going to eat those. Next year, Billy's going to put a fence around. He's like, the groundhogs ain't getting it next year. But, you know, we've got groundhogs, rabbits, deer, possums, we got everything. Nobody's talking today.
How many batches you gonna make?
How many batches? I'm just making 1 batch.
Well, that won't last till Wednesday.
Yeah. You've never seen a groundhog? Oh my goodness. They're like a big squirrel. I mean, them things are huge. They got big old teeth in the front. They are big. Like about the size of a cat, maybe. But they're close to the ground.
Bigger than the cat, the one we got.
Yeah. Bill says it's bigger than a cat, the one we got up there.
About the size of a dog.
Gets underneath the shed, right where his garden was. You're going to have to look that up now, groundhog. I don't know what else they call them, but we call them groundhogs in this area. People have eaten them before. I don't think I want to eat a groundhog. But sometimes they have like wild suppers and they eat them. That's because he eats good. Yeah. They both eat good. Yeah, we can't get rid of him. There was even some babies in the underneath someone else's shed, a neighbor's shed. I was like, man. We had fox babies one time underneath our shed. That was cool. I'm late. What are you making? We are making peanut butter fudge. I've got 1 stick and a half of butter or margarine, whatever you want to use. 3 cups of sugar and 2/3 cup of evaporated milk so far. And then we're going to put in about 1.5 cups of peanut butter after all this gets up to temperature. Some vanilla and a 7-ounce jar of marshmallow cream. Yummy. Yes, yummy. What did we make? Oh, I made, and I'm going to put that video up tomorrow. I made tomato bread, green tomato bread. And it lasted maybe 24 hours, just between us. I had 2 pieces and Billy ate the rest of it. That stuff was good. First time I ever made it. Trying to figure out recipes to go with our green tomatoes. Seen a lot of water moccasins. Ooh, yeah. You better stay away from them things. I hear those are bad. They'll kill you. I got bit by a brown recluse one time, and that was bad enough. In my bed, to say the least. we'll put this thermometer in here in a couple minutes. I like for it just to get about 228, and then I take it off because I don't want it to be crumbly. We like it nice and creamy. And Bill said, "Are you making chocolate too? Or how many batches are you making?" Just the one.
You gotta make some for the contractors coming.
Yeah, our roof's leaking, so we're gonna get a new roof here in a couple weeks or so. Maybe next week. But I won't be doing live next week. After that, the next week we will, starting in September. But next week I won't be doing one. I sure wish you delivered, yeah. We took the dog to the vet this morning, and there's a lady in Chillicothe that I took some cookies to, some Ranger cookies that we did. And she wanted to know if I take orders or anything. I said, not right now for that. We're just giving out leftovers. She's like, well, you can bring them my way anytime.
You gotta make some for the Amen Kitchen.
Yep. People are starting to recognize us out. We was out in the shopping mall the other day, and they said, what did he say?
Hey, Biker Baker Show.
Yeah, Hey Biker Baker Show. Like, how can you tell who we are from that big of a distance? That's kind of cool. We love that. Tammy, I told you send me your address, I'll mail you something. I'll be glad to. You've been with us a long time. You can even just mail me your address to the P.O. Box on there. P.O. Box 705, Chillicothe, Ohio, 45601. If you want to mail me your address that way. And then I'll get you something. I'll be glad to.
Or send her some peanut butter fudge.
Send you some peanut butter fudge?
Or
Oh yeah, sure. I'll send her some if she wants some. Absolutely. I think I might make some fudge too for that craft fair we're going to. They called me to go to another one too. It's a week before that one, but I didn't comment on that one. I didn't say I would be at that one, but I think they got me going. I don't think I'm going to go to that one. That's going to be too much for us 2 weeks in a row. Of course, we've never done one before. Let's see, where are we at? We are at 225 already. Wow. This thing here gets with it. You got to try to remember to continually stir because it will burn. And this spoon here has that little point in the corner so it gets around all of the edges. All right. So we are there. That's fast. Like I said, I've never used that before. We're going to stir in a cup or a cup and a half of peanut butter, whatever you feel like putting in. A teaspoon of vanilla. Bam! And I got my own vanilla marinating for a year or 6 months because I can't last for a year. I'll be using it at Christmas time probably, or at least trying it out. It's starting to smell good. It's only been a few days. So we're just going to put all this in here and give this a stir. And I have a pan here already lined with parchment paper. Last week we did peanut brittle and no-bake cookies, and the peanut brittle didn't last very long. The no-bakes lasted longer. I put them in the freezer. Those will be gone too this week, I'm sure.
Yeah, Travis got them.
Yeah, Keaton Contracting is doing our roof. It's Keeton. They're from Circleville, Mount Sterling, around that area. When you stir this, you have to bring it up from the bottom because it doesn't get all mixed up sometimes. I don't know if you can see the different colors as I'm stirring it, bringing up the dark.
Can you substitute the marshmallow?
Can you substitute marshmallow? Ugh, I have never substituted that marshmallow before.
I heard you can make it without.
You don't, yeah. Do you have to use the marshmallow or can it be substituted? There are recipes that does not use marshmallow, but this particular one, I don't know that you can substitute it. You don't like marshmallow? There's one recipe I've never tried before. It's just peanut butter and icing, vanilla icing. Is that what it is? Peanut butter? You said you made it? I don't know about that.
Yeah, it didn't turn out very good.
And we're pouring it in this pan here. Of course, I'm saving some for a belly. There we go. Leave that set there. Now, can you see that? Now, all you do is wait. The hard part, wait for it to cool down. That was a quick video. How long we been on here? Not very long. 17 minutes, 18 minutes. And guys, we appreciate you sticking with us and joining our channel and our family. We love it. And we love you guys being here and commenting and just interacting with us. Uh-oh. Guest appearance. He couldn't stand it. He's got to try it. There it goes. There it goes. The taste tester is at it again.
So good.
Listen at him. So good, he says. Any suggestions on what to do live next time? Like I said, not next week, but the week after. I don't know yet. Any suggestions? Now maybe I had somebody for a pumpkin roll. Maybe we could do a pumpkin roll live. That won't be too bad. It only takes 15 minutes for those to bake, and we can make the icing in between. It's about time for pumpkin rolls. Anytime's time for pumpkin rolls, right?
Yeah.
You put them in the freezer, slice them up, ice, cold. Homemade cinnamon rolls.
Yeah. Thanks, Tammy.
He says thanks, Tammy, because he's been after that too. Yep, he's been after cinnamon rolls. I have made them before with the bread loaves. The frozen bread loaves. Those are so good. I love those too. You're welcome, she says. It's like you guys know him. Because that's anything sweet, though. He's down for it. Right now, we're trying to use up these tomatoes. We don't want them to go bad, so we're trying to do stuff like that.
That tomato bread. Oh.
The tomato bread, he's still talking about it. Yeah, I'll put that video up tomorrow. It's crunchy on top. It's just so good. With the cinnamon, it's got cinnamon and nutmeg in it. I hope you guys...
never know it.
Yeah, I hope you guys give that a try. He says you'll never know that it's green tomatoes. It's like zucchini bread. I mean, zucchini bread is so good. I would have never thought that zucchini bread would be that good, Like, ugh, but you probably put, I put nuts in the tomato bread, didn't I? Put nuts in it. You probably put some raisins or something in it too. Probably be good. All right, he's in there. Oh, yeah, it's set up. It's setting up. So we got there.
Wow.
I used to sell tons of fudge. My son worked in Columbus at a warehouse, and he would take it to work. I'd work all day and then make fudge all night when I come home, just so he could take it. And he would take a big bag, a pound each, because this makes 3 pounds. So I would sell it by a pound each, and he would take it to work and come home and it's like, Mom, I need some more. It's like, oh my gosh, you used all that. There's only so many hours in a day I can work. So that's how I used to buy Christmas. I just did all kinds of pumpkin rolls and fudge. That's the only things I would sell. All right, guys. So I think we're going to get out of here. It's going to be a short one today. That's what Billy's like. It's not going to take you very long to make fudge. I know.
Should have added something in with it. Like chocolate fudge.
Aaron should have added like chocolate fudge too. Chocolate fudge with pecans would be, yeah, All right, guys, this is it, though. We are going to get off of here. So peanut butter fudge, I will leave the ingredients in the description box. And we'll see you in September. What's the date in September? September 2nd. Labor Day. September 2nd, we will be back with another video. And we'll see. So, love you all, and peace out, and have a great week.